Hooty-hoo, all my stock market gamblers. Welcome today. It's July 5th. I hope everyone had a good 4th of July. Stock market's closed today. So I thought we'd spend a little time talking about the real estate market. I got to disclose I am a professional real estate broker, so I know a little bit about this market. What I want to talk about is how the new mortgage applications have dropped 7% month to month. That's a big drop in new mortgage applications. That means not as many people are buying homes. Homes are not selling as quickly as they used to be. But what's also interesting is we're getting price reductions. Now us real estate brokers, we hate to say the word price reduction. We all know that that is a price improvement. We're improving upon the price. We're not reducing the price, but actually we are. Prices are starting to drift lower. Inventory up about 7% in the last month. Inventory going up, new mortgage applications coming down, prices starting to improve, not reduce. Anyways, why does the Federal Reserve need to prop up the real estate market? Well, I believe they think it's a house of cards waiting to come down. I kind of agree with that. Real estate is a house of cards, and eventually it's going to come down. That's why the Federal Reserve knows that it has to prop up the real estate market. Now, how does it prop up the real estate market? It does this by buying mortgage-backed securities to the tune of about $40 billion a month. Well, if there's no new mortgages coming on, what mortgages are they going to be buying? I'm not really sure on that one. But mortgage applications are down. But here's the thing. Confidence among builders, among realtors, record high. Now, I am a member of the National Association of Realtors. Okay. Now, do you think they ever in the history of the organization have ever said that confidence in real estate is low? Let me tell you, no, they have not. In 2006, right before the crash, confidence was up there at a record high also. Realtors, always a great time to buy, right? Right? Well, I'm a real estate broker. I'm going to tell you, it's not such a great time to buy right now. I really do think it's a house of cards. Now, we're keeping the market propped up. We're keeping the market propped up with forbearance. Nobody's got to pay their mortgage anymore. You can go into forbearance and get a 1-year extension to where you don't have to pay your mortgage. Now, you still owe the money. They're going to tack that onto your loan at the end. So you don't get out of paying the money. You just don't have to pay for a year. But that'll keep a lot of people in their house that would normally be foreclosed upon. And the people that are going to be foreclosed upon, they don't care that's tacked on the end because they aren't paying anyways. They're going to walk away once their forbearance ends. And when they walk away, that house comes onto the market, which increases the inventory. Now, what else? Well, we got that eviction moratorium. Now, eventually, these programs will come to an end. Just not yet. They extended it out again. We were at June 30th. They give another month. That's just federal, another month. The state, the cities, they all have their own rules. I mean, Governor Newsom, he's extending us out in California till the end of September. Why? Why did he extend it out? The economy's doing great. Real estate's at record high. Why does he extend it out? Well, he doesn't want a million more people walking around homeless. Look, there are 5 million rental units in California. 1 million of them are not paying their rent. Don't worry, Governor Newsom's going to pay your rent so you don't have to be a homeless person. Is he going to give any money to the other 4 million? No, those people are idiots. They went out, they worked, they paid their rent. They're the stupid ones. The ones that didn't pay their rent, they're the smart ones because Governor Newsom's going to pay their rent. And of course, he's going to do it with federal money. I have relatives in Nebraska. I'm sure they'd love to pay for the deadbeats' rent in California. Don't you think? I don't think they do. But here's what happens. Okay, what else is going on in the real estate market? Well, lumber prices. Wow. Lumber prices. Okay, so lumber was down here at $300, right? Shot all the way up to 1,600. That's unheard of. That's like the old record high was something like 900. Now it shot up to 1,600. But here's the thing. It's already dropped back to 700 and something. Okay, still well above the 300 where it started. But when it got to 1,600, builders they were freaking out. They're going, we can't afford to build because we'd have to charge so much for the house. And people can already not afford the house. Now, here's the thing. Okay, housing affordability is at a record all-time low. People cannot afford to buy a house. You probably can't even afford the house you live in if you were to have to buy it again. You probably couldn't qualify for the loan. That's very common. You see, jobs today do not pay enough to let people qualify to buy a house. Do you realize that less people own homes now than they did in the last bubble? In 2006, less people own homes now than they did then, although prices are almost 50% higher in many areas than they were in 2006. So we had a bubble in 2006, right? But prices are in some areas are already 50% higher, but home ownership is lower. Well, who's buying the homes? Well, it's corporations. Corporations, they get that free money from the Federal Reserve. The corporations get they pay 0.25%, maybe a 0.5%, but they can go out and buy as many homes as they want. They can buy in thousands at a time. Whole cities in Texas are bought up. I'm telling you, corporations, personally, I think it should be illegal for corporations to buy thousands of homes. There's no need for that. All they're doing is taking advantage of people that need to buy homes. Taking advantage of, maybe the homeless people could actually afford a home if they let the price discovery take its course and actually figure out where homes should be priced at. Where they're priced at now, I'm telling you, they're twice as high as they should be. And that's from stimulus. That's from the printing of money. That's from, these government programs of buying $40 billion in mortgages. Okay, so we got a big eviction problem coming to California. They say September, but I'm sure Governor Newsom, that's about when we're doing the recall, right? We're trying to recall him, so he's going to extend that out way past the recall. He wants to buy your vote. If you're a deadbeat renter, he wants your vote. Okay, why not? Hey, I'll pay your rent. I'll give you 10, 20, 30,000, whatever you need. Just don't recall me. Just vote for me. We got a governor in there he's a little crazy, man. I think he's an idiot, but that's just my opinion. I don't want to get into politics here. But okay, so what I want to do today is give you a little tip. All right, so I used to manage properties, right? I used to be in property management. Now, how I learned to do this is, from an old economics teacher. He told me the best way to manage property, the best way to select a tenant. Before a tenant moves in, what do most people do? Well, they run their credit check. They run the credit check on the tenant. If their credit's good, well, they rent them the place. I never checked the credit. Now, I know that's crazy. That's crazy, right? Here's the system. Let me give you the system. Okay. I would ask the person, I did have them fill out the application. I didn't tell them I'm not running their credit, but I never did. Have them fill out the application. Okay, they fill out the application, but I have them give me 3 names with 3 phone numbers of people that can vouch for them. People that I actually call up and I go, do you know Greg? Oh yeah, Greg's a great person. Well, I'm thinking about renting to Greg. Oh really? Yes. Now, if Greg was not willing to pay, would you step up and pay for him? Now, a lot of people are going to say, no, I ain't paying for that guy. But if they got 3 people that will vouch for him, I'd never had a problem with evictions when I use the system. Before, when I checked their credit, I checked their credit, and guess what? High credit scores, they still didn't pay. Things went wrong in their life. But what happened when I did the vouch for me? 3 people that will vouch for them. If they have 3 people that will vouch for them, I will rent to them. Okay, now, what else did I do? Well, after I had them fill out the application, I would walk out to their car with them. I would actually keep talking to them and we'd walk out to their car. I'd take a look at their car. Now, is their car messy inside? Is it filthy dirty on the outside? Let me give you a little tip. How they take care of their car is how they're going to take care of their your house when you rent it to them. Okay, if they treat their car like crap, they're going to treat your house like crap. It's amazing how that works, right? It really is amazing, but that's the best system I can give you. And guess what? Okay, I just ran into my old economics teacher that taught me this system. I was working out in the gym and I ran into him and we started talking about, the pandemic, and he's got 50 rental properties in California. 50 doors he has renters in. 50 of them. And he manages it all himself. And I go, well, wow, I hear 20% aren't paying. He goes, Mike, the system I taught you, everybody's paying. I don't have one person not paying. 50 people in the pandemic have all paid their rent. The system works. Okay, that's my tip for the day. I know all of you aren't property managers, but maybe someday you'll use this information. Maybe someday you buy that extra home and have a tenant in there as a renter. It's a great investment. I do still believe in investing in real estate, just not right now. Prices are a little high, and I do think the house of cards is going to come crashing down. Well, if you like this stuff, give me the thumbs up. I know it's a holiday today, but I missed you guys. I want to talk to you guys again. So hit that subscribe button. Punch it hard. Look I'm over 500 subscribers now. Wow, my channel might just blow up. I doubt it. It'll be me and you talking again, but I do want to talk to you. So hit that subscribe button and we'll talk again soon. Market opens tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Maybe there's some after 4th of July fireworks that'll be going off. I'm Tall Mike. Get out there. I hope you're all having a great long weekend, and we'll talk again real soon. Bye-bye now.